haven't done a video for the last few days because I've been tidying up. Probably as you can see me bench back here. We're just stripping stuff down. This we've had for ages and it's no good. Over here, these are oil drums. There's one cut in half. There's the other half. And we've got another one there full of aluminium. We've got some brass radiators. It's all going to the scrap, unfortunately, because it's all the stuff that nobody really wants. You know, my old pickup there is loaded up with a cooker and some other bits and bobs to go. So I'm just concentrating on doing a bit of tidying up. I don't know if you can remember. I'm puffed out by that forklift's hard work moving it around in here. Was it a year ago? 2 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago. We had a flood here. I'll show you some pictures. Quite a few inches, and again you can see it's all mud all the way through. You can see on that piece of trim there that's all covered in mud. It was past the top, past the rim. Again, water in here. It looks like it's been to the edge of the rim. And my containers got flooded out, and they were full of mud. It wasn't just water. It was clay water. It was horrible stuff, and it's everywhere. So consequently, all my little bogies and trolleys I put things on, they're all seized up. So it's been a hell of a journey. But what I'm wanting to do is consolidate what's in that container and put it into there. And you can see I sort of got my blaster that I was going to make a vapor blaster, but I'm going to make that into a parts washer now. Yeah, we'll make it into a parts washer. We've got loads of stuff kicking about. Let me take the camera off, we'll have a look around the yard, eh? Bye, knackered. So this is the wire stripping down department. I have 5 or 6 bags like that full of electrical wire. Cut all the plugs off and put it in a bag, and they'll give you a bit of money down the scrapyard. Nobody's ever wanted these sills, these panels, so we just cut off the bolts and they go for scrap, same as them. These lights, 250 volt lights, I got them from UK as a deal. I've never used them. These radiators here, this is off a P38 or a Disco 2, I'm not sure. But you can see the hose here is buggered and that's buggered, so we just cut the plastic tanks off and they go for scrap. Disco 1 bonnet, aluminium, cut it up. What have we got in here? L277 needs a new shaft. I've got 3 of them. I don't need any more. Overrider's rusty, nobody wants that type of thing. Handbrake adjusters. Yeah, just general bits and bobs. Let's have a look in the container. Tins of paint and plastic. So Mark and Jeremy want some 1.2 transfer cases. These were in storage for a long time. I think I marked on there it was 2023 when I did that one. So we'll take it off and clean it up. Put it in the shop. All the rest of the stuff, well, I cleaned off my shelves. So we've got all my transfer cases there and all my gearboxes. They're LT77s. That's Mark's V8 R380. Changed his mind on that one. He was going to make it into a manual, but it's a bit more complicated than that. But as you can sort of see down here, there's a TRG80 Radio Shack. Bits and bobs, house stuff, wings, cat cage, tarps, burner. I had a few of these R380 gearbox mounts, but again, it's not the sort of thing that people want, so I slung 3 of them and kept 3, so you never know. What else have we got? I'm giving that kit away to a friend of mine because he's doing vegetable oil in his Mercedes. Door bottoms, yet another 300 TDI radiator, hubs. There's one hub there for a 2.5 and 2 rotors for a 300 TDI. They don't look very nice, but they'll clean up well. towing bits. Brake booster. I don't know why I'm keeping that. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of stuff here that's just like junk. I threw loads and loads of prop shafts out. Drive shafts. I don't know what they go on, so they went in the bin. Maybe one day over winter I'll have another look and see what we've got. Cable brakes to replace transmission brakes to replace the rod type brake. Where else have we got? Oh, this is an interesting bit I found. I didn't know I had it. This is off a pickup cab. It goes on the back of the pickup cab and fills in a space. I see. Yeah. Roof linings for the centre of a Defender, but none of the others. I threw all the rest out. Hubs and stuff like that. That's not very much interesting. But you can see where the mud had settled in here. Look, it's bloody terrible. I'm going to wash this out probably and try and keep nothing underneath that's needed. So there's something. There's one thing. So like I say, I've got my gears. Look, it's beginning to look a lot like Ashcroft's. So these are all built-up boxes. But like I say, when it got damp, I was really annoyed. That one was just about a couple of inches off the floor. The other ones are alright. There's an R380 there that needs perhaps a new shaft. It turns nice. Those two LT77s are LT77Ss. So that's nice. Let's. How I got them in was I loaded them on the forklift with a boom and put them on top of this filing cabinet on top of here to get them into here. And to get the transfer cases up, because I'm a weakling, I screwed a couple of bits of wood here. That's the longest bits I had. Put a bit of tin on them and then slid them across, and that seems to work out nice. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out of the far container, so if I can consolidate this one container, it'd be good, because I might just put another row of like narrow shelves down here, which I've got, and that takes care of that. Look at bloody paint all came off there. Dear me. Let's have a look in the other one. Yeah, look at all this junk here. Door cards, roof linings that need recovering. The old fluffy roof lining. Headliner for a Range Rover 1991. Grill for a 1991. We've got some P38 stuff here. If anybody wants it, you can have it for free. Look, headlamps, washer bottle, wiper. There's two good headlamps there. There's also a front panel somewhere kicking about. But like I say, it all goes into the scrap. Seats are kept as patterns, but nobody wants them. Buy them just as new, cheap as new. I don't know what I'm saying. So when we get into here, barrel of vegetable oil, 300 TDI. That's been built. That matches that. I've got the bell housing inside. Seem to have quite a few of these internal seatbelt mounts for county station wagons. I don't know why, but we have. Oh, that was a bugger. That one all rusted up. All the wheels rusted up. Yeah, same as this one. Wheels rusted up. Geez, I'll have to go through here. Yeah, we've got some front doors. I didn't realise I had any. All I want is new skins. I put new frames at the bottom, and they're really, really good. We seem to have a back door as well. Oh, that needs a skin on it. There's a door there that can be slingsby'd. We'll have a look at that. Two front panels. That's a roof off my Series 1, because I've got the pickup roof for it as well. Series 3 canvas top front windscreen. What else can go out? There's a fiberglass front there for a Defender. That can go. Yeah, these front panels nobody really wants, and that one's all been cut up. What have we got up there? Oh, side panels. Oh, Jesus. They're for a 90, aren't they? Not much up top, Mike. Inner wing. I don't know. It's not. So I've got two LT85s. They can stay there because nobody really wants them. Cups. I won the cup. Yeah, there's another three. There's another 300 TDI radiator there and another P38 radiator. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to salvage the oil coolers off because they're really good to retrofit onto something else. Glass is going in the garbage. Nobody wants them. I've got so much glass, it's unbelievable. You know, you only need one or two. Because like I say, my days of doing things are Land Rover over. So we'll get all these shelves sorted out, we'll have a look and see what we've got. Well, like I say, we've got to get rid of all this mud. As you know, when you've got a little trolley like that thing going over mud, oh man, it's terrible and sticky. Yeah, so there we go. So the next thing we're going to attack on is in here. I think that's a box of Disco 2 stuff, and all that is going in the bin. Because, again, Disco 2 stuff's never seen now. There's some insulation pieces there for a defender, but again, people put new carpets in. What's the point of keeping them? Mice love them, make little nests. Yeah, so there we go. That's a sort of a look around. That was designated to go in the project, and that's as far as it goes. Yeah, I'll make this into. I've got all the bits, look. I'll make this into a parts washer. We've got a nice big screen there, nice big gauntlet places. I think it'll be good. Might as well do it. But I've been so busy I never got around to it. All I need to do now is concoct some sort of a hopper for the like a reservoir. I was going to use hot citrus oil. I don't know. Yeah, look at the mud, eh? These have all wheels got seized up. What a story. These got so seized up the tyres came off. So I think what we're going to do this afternoon, maybe, is take, well, once this bench is cleared and all that stuff's out the way, my pallet jack over there, that was all seized up. What a nightmare that was, trying to get that moved. It wouldn't have it. All the little wheels had seized up. So I might get the old forklift there and pick up my steam cleaner and bring it out and give these floors a good old wash. You know, because now's the time to do it because it's nice and dry. It'll dry very, very quickly. Alright, so I'll be back as soon as I get this done. That's my old, what was it now? Colombian stove. It's rather like a Rayburn. I'm giving it to a lad. He was interested in it. He bought my what do you call it, centrifuge off me. And he says, oh, I was showing him the stove, and he says, oh, that'd be really good for my cabin. I said, it'd be excellent because you can do hot water on it as well. I won't take the cover off because it took me long enough to put the bloody thing on because it's big. Right, so that's it. So a lot of things are coming out of here that we don't need anymore and getting transferred over to here. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of all this lot. It'll never go in my garbage bin. Oh well, we'll manage. See ya.